Alright, y'all. I am here with yet another video. Now, this one is a request from Declan's Vaccine Stuff. So, it's kind of on the polls, but that's already over. I already did the Clean View Rewind over there. So, yeah, it's not really going to be a poll option in this video, but we'll count it as a request. So, yeah, it's the Hoover Decade 80. He wanted to see an update of it anyway, since, well, this one I'd say I haven't run in the longest. But yeah, we're going to do it anyway. And the belt's probably not that great. It came out of my 704, and so did the brush roller. But of course, we didn't take the bottom plate off the 704 because it wouldn't fit. But I might have to use the belt out of that since that belt's in better shape. This one's in rough shape. So here we go. Seems to be all right. Yeah, even though I don't use it a whole lot, because, well, I don't have any belts, and I might have to start stocking up on fans because, well, if we know these machines, really any direct air unit does this a lot, because the other Decade 80 that I picked up, the fan exploded, and the Hoover Decade soft inlights fan snapped in half, and the Breathe Easy's fan also exploded. I did get some insight into that, and it was because apparently when their bearings go kind of dry, which I think these use sleeve bearings or bushings, not really sure which. It's probably a bushing and a bearing because you could take the top part of the motor off, like the cap at the top of it, and oil that, and it's like a sleeve bearing / bushing thing. But apparently the bottom is also like is mostly a bearing. But yeah, anyway, we might as well say I was cleaning my main show area. Move the Royal over because I think there's some stuff under it. There's the Kirby hose for the Avalier. Let's also move the Dirt Devil over here. So yeah, let's also move these screws and stuff over here as well. And we'll get that. also move the Kirby G5, and we'll go ahead and come over here to the other carpet, the thicker carpet. Let's move these bristles over a little bit. Oh, this one too, for sure. That one is these shorter pads, so it'll sit on that toolbox. And move the Kirby attachments. We'll also adjust the height. Now, this is probably where I'm going to have to change the belt, because this is commercial carpet. It's significantly shorter by a lot, and yeah, most of these vacuums, like the commercial ones, you gotta keep them on the lowest setting. So here we go. No, apparently not. I typically don't like to use these on high speed, because that's when the fan blew up on the other one. But since most of the mess from the shark video was over here, we'll go ahead and move my race car desk chair over. Get the bin back on the shredder. Well, my dad's shredder, my Royal Platinum Series shredder, is in the day room, and we'll get up under the chair. Yeah, I do like to be pretty thorough, even though it's not really important in here, but still. I am going to have to move the vacuums away from the freezer because, yeah, my mom is coming over. She's got to get some stuff out of the freezer. I got to work on other things as well, like getting other stuff straightened out. Because while I don't always agree with what she says, that I'm a hoarder, because I'm not. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be considering selling anything. Because while I don't sell most of my set, I'm not really hoarding it. It's just the older units, especially like the Decade 80 Singer, because I don't know anything about that one. And all that are harder to get rid of. I'm sure a lot of the other collectors online do understand, even though the guy, the guy was pretty high on selling this that I bought it from. I'm gonna check what that is before I even come close to coming over here with it. Ooh, yeah, we definitely don't want to put that through it. That's a lead pellet for sure. I'm glad it fell out because I was about to take the entire bottom plate off. Here we go. Yeah, I love this vacuum. I'm not going to part with it. Though I said I'm going to part with the other one, I might not, but at the same time, I probably am going to. Because it's basically the same thing as what I am showing here. I would like to get the green Decade 80. If you don't know which one I'm talking about there, I'm not talking about the professional one. While I would like to get the green professional, might as well say Decade 800 because that's mostly what that is. I do want a Decade 800. I mostly want the blue one because I've heard that the blue Decade 800 is the hardest one to find. Though I say both the Decade 800 units are equally hard to find. Because the Decade 800, the heavy duty units, those are, I don't think they sold as much as the Decade 80. But I would like to get the Decade 800. I want to get the green Decade 80, the one that's got the pinstripe bag, chrome handle. I think even the power surge sticker came down to like here. Dark green handle. Also, it had the same bag topper as the concept over here. It had the air freshener on it. Basically the same pattern as this, but I think thinner pinstripes or something. Yeah, it's a mint green, I believe. But yeah, I wanted to get that one, but I'm happy I got this one because the Decade 80s, I've always liked them. I like dual headlights because that's the main reason I wanted to get the concepts. I also like the Power Max, don't get me wrong, because the handle and all that reminds me of the concept that my grandma had. But the Decade 80s, I also like the T-shaped head. It reminds me a lot of what Hoover did with the Elites here. Well, this Elite anyway. Oh, and the blue Elite that I had before, which is basically the T-shaped head version of my Decade Soft and Light. But yeah, love my Hoovers. I love my Decade 80, the convertibles and all that. I mostly like the convertibles because ran one as a child, and also I was raised around those, the wind tunnels and all that, so I was born and raised with Hoovers. So anyway, that's it for this video. It's already gotten long. Tell me how you liked it. Tell me what y'all want to see. I'll see what I can do, how I can do it, when I can do it, and if I can do it. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more content if you haven't yet. And until next time, bye y'all.